So, guys, we had some interesting things about the upcoming Dreams Come True event. I kind of saw some people talking about it, but I didn't know exactly what it was. But according to Zabi, apparently, and some others, we can know what the vehicle is, but it's kind of a tease. So basically, this guy posted, for example, that answering from the community update post, right? Basically a step up or a recipe of how to manufacture pancakes, right? And then Zabi apparently is posting photos of pancakes and then deleting them, posting them again and deleting them. So, yeah, very interesting, right? So, pancakes. What are pancakes? That is an aircraft, right? The answer is kind of like very easy to do. And to answer, we come to this. So, this is the VOT X5 XF5U1. Basically, the pancake plane, right? The aircraft that it's one of the weirdest things ever. This suggestion was made in September 24, right? Last year, by Nostalgistic. And I really wanted to show his post because he probably like suggested because it was very interesting, right? So it is a very weird aircraft. Look at this. Very, very weird. It is the weirdest thing ever, probably, that ever flew. I mean, the Americans had some very weird things. The Goblin was one of them, but this thing is another one. So, yeah, apparently they are teasing that this is supposed, and remember, I mean, Zabi and, they're coming from the leakers that we already know and love, right? So it is probably right? And this shows that we are gonna have probably in the next Dreams Come True event this vehicle, which is one of the most insane vehicles ever, right? So let's look at the specifications of it. I might do a proper video of what should you expect from it, and of course I will fly this thing when it comes out to show to you guys. But in a general sense, I mean, look at these numbers, guys. We have a 600 kilometers per hour sea level like top speed, which is okay, nothing too crazy. But look at this stall speed, 32 kilometers per hour. Yeah, this thing can fly at 32 kilometers per hour, and then it will stall out. The landing speed is 64 kilometers per hour. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane, man. The climb speed is 20 meters per second, which is insane as well. So apparently, this thing is actually pretty amazing. It's not that fast, but it is pretty amazing. It will have two Pratt & Whitney engines that produce around, total 3,200 to 2,700 horsepower, more or less, depending. And yeah, it has basically two engines with two, with two four-bladed propellers, as you see right there, right? And apparently, it had provisions to use 650 cals or 420 millimeters. So if he gets the 420 millimeters, probably not. Probably will get the 50 cals, but the 20 millimeters would be amazing. And he has even some bombs and stuff. So it is insane. It is insane. So this is probably going to be the vehicle that you should expect. And look, look what these Americans were trying to make with this thing. Look at this. Because I don't know if you noticed, but there is kind of like an intake over here, right? And it looks like there is like propeller-driven engines over here, and then two jet engines, right? But look how it works, actually. It has the two engines, radio engines, right? Two radio engines on the sides over here. And then it has this drive shaft, basically, that goes with an elbow here, with kind of like, it's similar-ish to something like a differential. It's not a differential, but similar-ish, like it's just basically an elbow that produces, it passes on the power, right? The movement, like the way that, the rotation basically from the engines, right? And inside here, you'll probably have some form of differential as well, which is insane. And then they go to the sides over here, it's just insane because you need to produce a lot of power for this thing to fly. And yeah, look where the elevator is. It's just a flying wing, basically, right? But it's more insane than that. So this is apparently going to be the Flying Pancake. It is going to be the vehicle that we get for the next event vehicle, which is the Dreams Come True event, right? Which will probably come very, very soon. So very, very interesting. Hopefully it's correct, because this thing is just insane. It's just I I'm still waiting to see what is actually going to be to fly this thing. But yeah, guys, basically this is it. Let me know in the comments what you think. I might do another video, I don't know, probably gonna wait up to when the stuff starts to roll out, because I'm having some troubles with my internet. That's why I'm doing this type of video. I'm having to use 5G over here, so it's worse than normal internet, right? So that's why I'm trying to try to be kind of a simple video, just to be able to post the video, okay? So basically this is it. This is probably going to be the next event vehicle. Very insane and crazy. Let me know in the comments what you think. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you, Zabi, for doing this. And of course, thank you, Nostalgistic, for actually doing this post, as I use this as a basis. And they say it's highly maneuverable. So yeah, very cool. See ya, guys. Bye.